Chelsea unstoppable in talent assembly. The next talent on the line. The story behind Neymar Jnr. Endrick collab swap. The fate of Chelsea Man City into EPL top 4 and more. Please subscribe, like and share. Let others know of this community. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications. This superstar was born on 30th April 2007. Still 17, but he's already a superstar in the making. Born in Bissau in Guinea-Bissau. This boy started football at 9. Already at 9, this boy had traveled out of Africa to to Portugal. He started his football in Europe at Damiens. There he developed to Benfica. He developed and progressed to Benfica to Sporting CP in 2019. So now that he is still playing with the Sporting Lisbon, but only on loan from Chelsea, starting from just a few days back. In terms of international football, this boy has already switched nationality and has made a number of appearances with the Portuguese under-17 and a couple of appearances with the under-21. Quenda is very industrious as he's ever been deployed as a wing-back, and in fact, it is this decision by Amorim that Chelsea swept Man United off the waters to gain the services of this young boy who joins the Blues in the next 2 seasons. He actually played under Amorim at Sporting CP, where he was deployed as a wing-back. In fact, he played it well, but only to the disadvantage of Man United and Amorim, in the sense that this boy never liked this decision and had the feeling that should he follow Amorim to Man United, one day Amorim, he wouldn't be surprised, would make up his mind of deploying him back in the right wing back. And so probably this only happened to the advantage of the Blues. He is a classical dribbler and currently working on his ambidexterity, which is very crucial now with all papers signed and intentions made clear to be playing in the most difficult league in the world in EPL from next 2 seasons with Chelsea. It is very important to work on his skills so he doesn't become predictable. In EPL, in fact, irrespective of the direction defenders push you, you should be able to maneuver your way, dribble, and place shots even from either foot. Very important. At 17, but he's already made 43 appearances with Sporting CP with 2 goals and 8 assists. I think fans will remember the super assist he made in the Champions League against Manchester City. As wing back, this boy is very, very versatile. He's been very versatile because he's ever played, like I reiterated, in wing back and currently can play in both left and right wings. In fact, a superstar does not play in a wing back. So, Man United, if I just say big and good wishes for this young boy as he comes to make it in a system where wingers don't need to track back so much or not need to be deployed as wing backs. Rather keep width in a super system of Enzo Maresca. It can be nicer than this. Geovany has already gained his senior call-up into the Portuguese senior national team and going to cross hands with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, who he has already equaled. No, in fact, broken his record of being the youngest youngster to score in the Portuguese Super Cup. Chelsea never leave grounds without causing stir in waters. Chelsea left the camps of Sporting CP and dragged Dario Osugo along. This is a super tackler who is being touted to start playing for Chelsea in the next season as a deputy to Moises Caicedo, in fact, for present and future plans. This boy currently plays in La Liga with Las Palmas and is being earmarked as ball-winning super monster. Dario Essugo has been earmarked with his ball-winning ability and a talent Chelsea is going to better from next season onwards. In other stories, it is very important to reiterate that Neymar withdrew from Brazil's national team with injury. In fact, the Brazilian head coach Dorival reiterates that not just Neymar, but with the likes of Danilo and Edison of Manchester City, though were all included in the initial or the provisional list. But doctors kept keen eyes on these players, so the right decision will be taken at the end of it all. Eventually, Neymar is being replaced by Endrick. According to Dorival, though Endrick has played just 496 minutes for Madrid this season in all competitions, he has already scored 6 goals. But is that enough to replace a player in Neymar? Please let me know your comment. In my rocket, I fly you straight to Turkey. There, Osimhen continued to make the numbers. Victor Osimhen continued to amass the numbers. 31 goal involvement, 31 goals and assists in 30 games. What does these numbers make for Manchester United, as they are not the only clubs seeking to have the services of Victor Osimhen from next season onwards? Rather, the likes of PSG are interested. Should these numbers continue to gallop for Victor Osimhen and Napoli, can Man United, the levels they've brought themselves as low as the floor? Sorry, Man United fans. The aura with which now they find themselves, can they pull a deal with Victor Osimhen sweeping PSG off the waters? Only time may tell. Now, this is what a legend of the game has got to say. Have a look at it. According to Anchelotti, in fact, this statement by Ancelotti surprises me most. You win your match, and instead of jubilating, you come out of the pitch angry. Now, this is what he has to say. According to him, Real Madrid made contact with the La Liga FA on 2 occasions concerning the closeness of the matches they've played or they're going to play. But on 2 occasions, they were not giving attention. So according to Ancelotti, this, in fact, he vows, is going to be the last time Madrid will play after 72 hours, after 3 days from a previous match. In fact, are Madrid going to walk their ways? And if they do, what is going to become of them? Can they be treated differently? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Hitting the final minutes of today's interaction, it is very important to draw attention to the fact that Manchester City continue to drop points in the EPL. In previous match, in the recent match, 2-2 against Brighton. Now, fifth with 1 point below Chelsea, but Chelsea with a game in hand. In fact, what does the UEFA coefficient make of these 2 clubs, Manchester City and Chelsea? These 2 clubs ought to play in the Champions League next season. In my next release, I'm going to expatiate, elaborate, speak down the mathematics of the UEFA coefficient, what it makes of club, and most especially to these 2 clubs. So don't miss out. Keep the notification on so you don't miss out on this conversation, on this interaction. Here on your football rocket, there alone, and here alone, you can find this news. In fact, on your screen is my predicted Chelsea lineup to meet Arsenal in the few hours to come. In terms of scoreline, I will go a good draw. Should a win revolve out of this match, I would choose Chelsea ahead of Arsenal, on condition that Wesley Fofana start the match and complete it in peace. Thank you very much for your time. Subscribe, like, and share. Let others know of this community, and also turn on notifications so you don't miss out the next time that we interact. Au revoir.